Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Welcome to POT, Perlis Online Tuition. My name is Mr. AHMAD ZAHIR bin HUSSAIN, and I'll be the host for today. We are going to start our class with the Doa recitation.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي بنعمته تتم الصالحات، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم أغننا بالعلم وزينا بالحلم وأكرمنا بالتقوى وجملنا بالعافية. يا رحمن يا رحيم, kami mohon kepadamu dengan segala kerendahan diri sebagai hamba-Mu. Engkau indahkanlah akhlak kami, Engkau perbaikilah pergaulan antara kami, Engkau jadikanlah kami umat Islam yang menjadi teladan yang baik antara sekalian manusia. Engkau peliharalah kami dari penyakit lemah, malas, berfikiran dangkal dan buruk budi pekerti. Ya Rahmanu Ya Wadud, Engkau baikilah keluarga kami, anak isteri kami, saudara mara kami, jiran tetangga kami dan seluruh mereka yang kami kasihi. Engkau jadikanlah kami umat yang mempunyai ketinggian akal dan budi, mempunyai minda yang unggul dalam menguruskan kehidupan ini, dan menjadi teladan yang baik kepada manusia yang lain. Ya Allah, jadikanlah negeri Perlis ini sebagai negeri yang makmur, rakyatnya hebat, mantap, bermentaliti kelas pertama dalam tindakan, hidup bersih, bersatu padu dan dilimpahi berkat serta rahmat dari sisi-Mu. Engkau jauhkanlah kami dari bala dan kerosakan. Engkau tambahkanlah nikmat-Mu kepada kami. Engkau berikanlah kepada kami kebahagiaan hidup di dunia dan di hari akhirat. Ya mujibas sa'ilin, permudahkanlah urusan kami dalam menimba ilmu pengetahuan. Lapangkanlah dada dan terangkanlah hati kami untuk memahami isi pengajaran. Hiasilah diri kami dengan adab kesopanan. Muliakanlah kami dengan ketakwaan. Segarkanlah badan kami dengan kesihatan yang berpanjangan. Dan berkatilah hidup kami dengan keredaan-Mu. Allahumma inna na'udzubika minal barasi wal jununi wal judham wa min sayyi'il asqam. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Amin, amin, Ya Rabbal Alamin. Thank you, Ustaz Zul. So today we are going to talk about writing, as I promised. And before we start, I think I better get this one straight. I'm going to conduct the class using English, and if possible, if needed, I will be speaking in Bahasa too, to make you understand. Is it okay with you, my viewers out there? Put up your hand. I don't see any hands, meaning that you want me to conduct in English all the way. Do I? Do you have any hands? No hands. I don't see any hands. Okay? For those who are not very fluent, I think I better use some English and Bahasa to make you understand better. Okay, our topic today is review. People are talking about review. People want to do review. They are very excited to review anything new, anything fascinating. And before this, review is usually done for films, for novels, for for places. But nowadays, people are doing reviews for most everything. Gadgets, new handphone, new tablet, new PC, and everything. And usually, review is done by an expert. But nowadays, you don't need an expert because all the information for doing the review is at your fingertips. Bahan-bahan untuk kamu review ada di hujung jari kamu. For example, if you want to review a new handphone, for example, you can always search in the internet and then you have the information. Straight away, you on your camera and do your review and then upload them to YouTube or to your Facebook or your social media platform and everything. So today, when I see the question for the writing part in SPM, when we started the review question, I'm so happy about it because for the first time in the history of SPM, I think the candidates are led to write something that they like. Most of them like. Something that very exciting to them, rather than the 5 questions which you have to write for 350 words, and then sometimes you write halfway and then you don't have any ideas to write anymore. But now, for the review for this part, it's only 250 words. So it's quite easy for you to write. And of course, you have to be very careful to choose something, to choose your topic, and to make the review. So you have to prepare yourself. You have to know what expect to review for certain item. Okay? All right. Let's go. Oh, before that, before I forgot, please scan your attendance for those who are attending this class. You can use the QR code there. Pautan penyertaan, please. Okay, thank you for those who are done. All right. What is the meaning of the word review? What is actually a review? Okay, from the Oxford Languages Dictionary, review is a formal assessment of something with the intention of instituting changes if necessary. Okay, formal assessment, penilaian formal terhadap sesuatu, something. It can be books, it can be films, it can be events, with the intention, dengan niat of instituting changes, untuk melakukan perubahan jika perlu. So this is the real meaning of review. All right? A formal assessment of something with the intention of instituting changes if necessary. So kalau kita ada satu contohnya sebuah restoran, tempat makan, we want to review the place. If either we want to make changes, we want people to visit that restaurant or not to visit that restaurant. That is the changes. If you are doing a review on a film, you want other people to go and enjoy the film or not to go and not to waste their time. That is the changes if necessary. What you want people to understand, what you want people to know. Okay. So that is the meaning of the word review. All right. Next, what to review? Okay, what to review? This one depends on the question. but we have a few. I will go through this one, and it is better for you to write down the keywords written here, so that you will understand, you will remember, and you know what expect to cover. Okay, we're going to go for the first one, movie. Movie, what to cover when reviewing the movie. This is the famous one, the first one. People always review the movie. Actually, sometimes we do the reviewing informally. We go to the movie, we come back, we talk to our friend. Hey, last night I went to the movie. It's called James Bond 007. It was a very nice film, you know. We talk about it. That is the reviewing. When you talk something about it, you better go. It's a box office film. You better go. It's a nice movie. You are not wasting your money. You're not wasting your time to go to spend 2 hours for that film. So that is reviewing. All right. What to cover when reviewing the movie? Genre. What is the genre of the film? Sci-fi, science fiction, comedy, drama, thriller. It can be anything. It can be anything. So the genre is also very important for other people to know what is the film all about. Actors. Okay, actors is also very important. You talk about the actors, whether he's famous or not. You can always add in the facts about the actor. For example, Roger Moore, 2 times Oscar winner. You see, you're adding up the information about the actor. He won Oscar award for Best Actor for 2 times, for example. So that is adding up information about the actor. You can talk about the storyline of the film. You can talk about the director of the film. Who's the director? Yash Chopra, for example, a very famous Indian director. What are the best film he directed? The previous one, maybe this is his latest film. So the previous one, the most popular, the top chart film he directed before, you can mention it. Okay, location of the filming, for example, Lord of the Rings. The location is New Zealand. I think everybody know about it. So you are telling them, oh, New Zealand is a very famous place, very beautiful place. So the scenery in this film will be very good. So people will have the intention to go and enjoy the film. The cost of the film. These are the facts, which is very important. The film cost 200 million. So you can imagine, wow, a film that costs 200 million will be a very good film. If, for example, the Fast and Furious, it costs 100 millions in US. They are blowing cars, blowing very expensive cars, you know, blowing the Porsche, blowing the Ferrari, and they just throw away a car that costs 1.5 million in our country. They just blew it like that. So the cost of the film is also an element for us to review. People want to know how much is that film cost. Muhammad Khalid make a film for 400,000 and he's getting 3 to 4 million. So that is the fact that we have to know that, so that many of us are inspired to make comedy movie and make some money. No, not just some money, make a lot of money. Okay. Box office, for those who do not understand what is box office meaning, The meaning of box office. Box office is actually the box, the small office right in front of the cinema, whereby people selling the ticket. So if you want to buy the ticket, you will go to the box office. You buy the ticket. But when the film is considered box office film, meaning that every time the ticket is sold out. So when ticket is sold out, it is a box office film. If you go to the cinema, you are a little bit late or just in time, you go and try to get okay, to write a review about the movie, it means you have to choose a movie you are familiar with, so you can write extensively about it. Yes, I agree. Okay, thank you. So that means the box office. If the ticket is still, you can still get the tickets, means that film is not a box office film. Okay, so a comment here to write about a film that you are familiar with. Okay, most of you are familiar with Korean film, Korean drama. So I think you can use that one. You can use your favorite film. Those who like Hindi film, go ahead. You watch Kuch Kuch Hota Hai for 12 times. Go ahead. I lost count of how many times I repeated Bobby, a film back in 1970s, I think. I lost count. I watched that film so many times. I enjoyed the storyline, I enjoyed the song, and most of people old school like me, we still enjoy that film. Okay, Oscar winners. Okay, Oscar winners, meaning that that film is recognizable, recognizable worldwide. If a film won an Oscar award, meaning that there are something that you must go and see about that film. Can we just create a name if we don't know the actual person? Creating a name for an actor who is very famous, then it's quite odd. But if the actor is not very famous, I think it will do. Okay? Okay, can we just create a name if we don't know the actual person? Okay, we can mention the hero or the heroine, the villain, then it will do. It's okay. It's okay. All right. You must remember that what we are expecting is the language of the essay. Okay? All right. We go to the next one, novel, which is, I think, not a very famous one for you. If the question comes out to review a novel, then it will be very difficult for you. Since nowadays, only those who are taking literature in English are reading novels. Those who are not taking literature in English only takes 1119, then you have no novel in your spare pocket to talk about. At least if you are reading those Dear Mr. Kilmer, Catch Us If You Can, The Pearl before this, you can use that novel to review. But nowadays, it's quite difficult. But you can still review any novel, even though they are not in English. And you can choose any novel. All right. For the novel, the most important things to cover is the author of the novel. And if the author is famous, for example, a book written by Dr. Mahathir bin Mohamad, so people know him. So when you talk, you review about the novel, then people will know, oh, he's a famous person, and he wrote that book. So that is good. Okay. The storyline of the book, of the novel, where it started, how it ends, and the twist. Is there any twist in the story? For example, at first, character A, we thought that he's very kind, but at the end of the novel, he's the serial killer. That meaning, that is what we call a twist, all right? Language use, this is also a very good element to discuss whether okay, I'm trying to read the comment here, all the details. Can we create the detail ourselves, especially I can't see that. Okay, it is not wrong. You can create your own in the examination. If we don't know the details, we can create the details ourselves, especially when in examination. Yes, go ahead. Message blur, all right. Okay, that is the question from whose? I'm sorry, it's quite far away. I cannot see the name, but I see the text. Okay, it's all right. Right, we go on with our novel. Language use, creativity. The creativity used by the author in writing the novel. Copies sold. If movie, we are talking about box office. For novel, we are talking about copies sold. This is important. For example, J.K. Rowling, the writer of Harry Potter. Harry Potter's book sold 600 million all over the world. 600 million copies all over the world. So that is a very impressive number. So when people know that, oh, sold for 600 copies all over the world, that meaning people are looking for that book. People are dying to read that book. So when that book is out, for example, if I'm not mistaken, it's the 6th one or the 7th, okay, series of the Harry Potter, and people are dying to buy, even though the cheapest one is the paperback book is about 90 ringgit, I think, and the hardcover one is more than 100. People are queuing at the bookstore to buy the book. So when there are many popular books written by that author, that means the book is very good. So, 500 million all over the world. That is the data from a few years back, but I think by now it's already 600 million. Okay, that is novel. What we cover for novel: the author, the storyline, the twist, the language use, creativity, copies sold, and then I mentioned just now about J.K. Rowling's book, Harry Potter, and also the film. If you try to take advantage of this situation, you get information about one of Harry Potter's book and one of Harry Potter's film, then you can kill two birds with one stone. All right? So you know to cover the novel, and then you also know how to, to review the novel, and you also know how to review the film. Killing two birds with one stone. So that is good. Spare. You have to spare that information. Okay? Next, we go to cafe and restaurant. All right? Cafe and restaurant. Okay. Just now, when we review the books and novel, examiners are familiar with famous book, with famous film. But for cafe and restaurant, maybe most of them are not familiar with. So you can create your own restaurant. You can create your own cafe. If you don't have any specific that you want to review, you can create your own. It is not wrong. Again, I repeat, it is not a sin to lie in writing an essay. This is the only place where teachers give credit when you lie. You create your own story. You lie about it. Teachers will give you credit. Teachers will not scold you for lying. If the teacher calls you, where's this restaurant? You review about the restaurant. Where is the location of the restaurant? No, sir. I make it up. It is. There's no such restaurant. There's no such cafe. I just made it up. The teacher will not scold you. If your review is good, then you get credit for it. Okay? Okay. Cafe and restaurant. This might come up. So what are you going to review? We are going to review what the menu. Bukan menu, menu. The menu. What is served at that restaurant? Is Western, is Chinese, is Japanese, is masakan Melayu, Mama store. It's famous nowadays. We went for the football games at the Mama. Okay? Signature dish. My spelling, is it right? Right, I think. Okay. What is so special about the restaurant? Restaurant is famous for its roti canai. Okay? All right. What is the price? Is it reasonable? Is it expensive? Is it worth traveling for? The restaurant is about 20 kilometers away from your house. You go there every day. Is it worth your money? Okay. How about the waiters? Do they very helpful, or they have the face something like not paid for the past 3 months? The waiters are not paid for the past 3 months, so they have this one look at you whenever you want to order. You see? He comes to our table with a pen and paper. Nak makan apa? Minum? Tu saja. And then go away. Not a smile. Frankly speaking, I've been to a restaurant in overseas, especially the Australian. Whenever we sit, the waiter will come to us very politely. Good evening, sir. What would you like to order, sir? Okay. When I want to have fish and chip. Very good, sir. Very good, sir. Good choice, sir. And then if you ask them to give a suggestion, what do you suggest? You can try this one, sir. It is very good. It's very tasty, and this is our signature dish. All the words came out with a smile, not magaba, minum, tu saja, bagus, ikat tepi, you see, the face. All right. So, the waiters, people also would like to know about the parking. Is it easy to park? You can talk about that. Special offers. For whom? For the disabled, those, I saw one stall in Jajawi, if I'm not mistaken, yes, in Jajawi, which offer free curry puff for pregnant ladies. Free curry puff for pregnant ladies. You see, that is a very good offer, you know. People, when you see that signboard, it is not just for your eyes, it is for your heart. So, you see, I can remember that signboard. Of all the signboard I read on the way back from my school, I remember that one. Free curry puff for curry puff percuma untuk ibu-ibu mengandung. You see, that is a very catchy one, a very catchy offer. Okay. Visitors who visit the cafe, the restaurant likes to take photos of VVIPs who come and dine at their restaurant. When other not VVIPs customers come, they will go and look at the wall. Oh, this guy came and dined here. So they are proud to be at the place where very special people come and dine. So those are things that you can review when you write about cafe and restaurant. All right, we cover 3 just now: film, novel, cafe and restaurant, and then the mall. Okay, unfortunately, the mall here in Perlis, we don't have much choice. So we have this, the one at Kanga, the only one. I don't have to mention the name. So if you want to review, maybe for those who visited other places in Alostar, the big one, in Penang, in KL, London, New York, you can review those famous mall, and there will be a lot of things to discuss. Okay, for mall, for supermarket, for this big shopping center, you can talk about the location of the mall, the place. You can talk about the facilities offered. Some mall provide children's playground so that the father and the son and the children will have the chance to spend their times together and play at the mall while the mother enjoy the free time, the whole 2 hours window shopping and shopping. So that are the facilities provided by the mall for the customers. Choices. There's not only one shop selling shoes. There will be 10 shops selling shoes, and you will visit all 10. And then after you finish the 10 shop, you come back to number 1 to buy the shoes. It's your money. You can go, you can visit, you can window shopping. It's your money. You want to buy the best one, the good quality, but the cheap one. All right. The staff, are they very helpful? Are they very helpful? Sometimes you go and ask for sizes of your shoes. You ask the staff to get, okay, you go and get size 7, size 8, and size 9. You're not buying those 3. You just want to know which one fit you best, even though you know size 8 is good. All right. It is also a place where you can compare. So these are the things that you can cover. Can you compare the prices of the shops? All right. So mall, I don't think that it is very popular among you guys, but it might come out. Who knows? Okay. We go to the next one, resort. Okay. For resort, usually resort are categorized by stars. Before this, 20 years ago, the most is 5-star. The most is 5-star. When we talk about it is a 5-star hotel, meaning that it's the best hotel in town, or in the state, or in the country itself. 5-star. 5-star meaning tip-top service, tip-top room, tip-top facilities and everything. But nowadays, we have more than 5-star. We even have a hotel claiming that they are 6 stars. They are 7-star. They are beyond stars. I don't know, maybe in a few years, we have a hotel claiming that we are Star Wars. Who knows? Okay? The location of the resort, the hotel, the facilities provided, Olympic-sized swimming pool, you see? Olympic-sized swimming pool. It will give the impression of the size of the swimming pool at the hotel. Maybe some hotel build a very small swimming pool, 5 meters long, 5 meters wide, and they claim that we have swimming pool. People were thinking, oh, swimming pool. They booked the hotel, went to the hotel, and then, oh, 5 meter long, 5 meter wide. Is this a swimming pool? Yes, it's a swimming pool. You take turns to swim. We still have the swimming pool. We provide the swimming pool. We didn't mention about the size. See? Okay. Facilities, other facilities, gym. We have gym. Put tape on the floor, about 1 meter, to queues up at counter during this special period. Okay, put tape. Oh, I see. I think this Yo Yi Ning is referring to something that queuing up at the shopping mall, whereby there's line provided by the shopping mall to keep the distance of the customer. Yes, you can always mention that. You can always mention that. You can always mention that the security guard is making sure that people are lining up, they are keeping the social distance, especially this special period. Very good, very good. That is also things that we can cover. We can review in our writing. All right? Thank you for Yo Yin Ning. All right, thank you. Okay. Facilities, food, some resort, some hotel, they have 3 or 4 restaurants in that particular hotel, in one hotel. They have Western hotel, we have the Chinese hotel, the Chinese cuisine hotel, we have the Japanese restaurant, we have the Bali cafe, for example. they have a few restaurants in one hotel. That one, I think, is the 7-star, the 5-star. They even have this shopping mall. They have shopping mall in that hotel. So this provide facilities to ensure the quality of the customers. Okay. Concept. The concept of the hotel. Is it a modern hotel, a traditional hotel? Modern concept with traditional design, but it is still, I mean, modern facilities, but with traditional concept. It is not traditional concept with traditional facilities. The toilet is outside. No. Okay? Booking, how do you book? Yeah, using internet booking. There's a few platform whereby you can book the hotel. This is also can be reviewed when you write about resort or hotel. Okay. Again, I repeat. Just now. Movie, novel, cafe and restaurant, mall, and resort. Okay, we have 1, 2, 5. Next, okay, next, a review can be about TV show. Before I move on to the last pages, I will also like to give credit to Mr. Shaharin Guru Cemerlang from Kedah for sharing the notes. I took the notes and I rebuilt the notes with some of my ideas, and I would like to thank Mr. Zaharin for sharing the notes. Credit goes to him. Okay. TV show. TV show could be a review. It might come out. You talk about the concept of the TV show. This one you like very much. You like what? Those Korean comedy TV show. I don't know what. I can't remember the names. The talk show. I like talk shows. I used to enjoy Bill Cosby. I like to enjoy the talk show conducted by famous artists before this. They are very good. They invite famous person, not just VVIP, but maybe an ordinary guy who makes some good efforts toward the community, something like that. So you can choose either talk show, a reality, famous one, Academy Fantasia. That is what we call a reality show. Documentary, people knows about the National Geographic, Sir David Attenborough, I think. People enjoy drama, sitcom, situation comedy. The famous one in Malaysia, for example, is what? All those Imuda, I can't remember the name. Pimai Tang Tu, very good. Thank you, my friend. Betrayer. Is it your name? Betrayer. Okay. Pimai Tang Tu. That is one famous one. Thank you very much. Okay. Sitcom. A host who hosts the show. For example, this is very important. Arena Sukan. There's one documentary, one TV show a very famous one, people dislike one of the hosts. Whenever the host is hosting, that particular host is hosting that show, the rating of the viewers will go down immediately. People dislike him because he's biased to some football team, something like that. The same goes to the talk show about football in our TV, our prepaid TV nowadays. People will choose another channel if that particular host is a bias. Okay, we can talk about that. Again, concept, talk show, reality, documentary, drama, sitcom host, and this one also you can talk about the director, the location, the cost, the rating, and others. Okay. Next is the concert. The question might ask you, you visit a concert, a live concert, a few months ago, talk about the concert. So, is it a live concert? Nowadays, we have online concert, I think, online concert. You have to buy the ticket, but you are watching the concert at home, watching the TV, but you have to buy. Those who do not buy cannot enjoy the concert. Sorry, it's just like pay TV. The film by Muhammad Khalid, the 15 Ramadan, something like that. You have to pay. You have to pay for you to enjoy the film. You see, when I mentioned that film, Muhammad Khalid, 16 Ramadan, when some people they heard about that name and that film, and they will go and look for it. You see, that is something that attract people to go and review, to go and view the film. Okay, whether it's a live concert, back to the concert, live concert. Is it done by a group? Scorpion, Alley Cats, those are groups. I'm sorry for mentioning the groups that are very old. The Scorpions members are mostly 70 years old nowadays, but they still play. Group, solo, the concert done by one singer, and maybe he or she has a few artists invited to join him, but most of the concert is done by him. The concept of the concert, people want to know about the lighting, whether it's good or not, lighting. The sound system is very important. You hate going to one concert with bad sound system, very irritating to your ears, the echoing sound and everything. So people dislike that. Okay. The audience. How about the audience? If you attend the live concert, did the audience go haywire or not? You see. All right. So there are more areas that might come out for the review. It might come out about competition. You went for games. Remember game? You went for a game. You went for a football game. Review the game. The team, the supporters, the surrounding, the atmosphere, the humidity of the game. So, it can also be reviewing your new gadget. This is what people like to do today. They buy something, they purposely wait with the box in front of the camera, and they do this what we call unboxing. It was so there are ways that people do that make us wait, including me. I also wait to see what is in the box. Okay, for example, a person bought a webcam. So the webcam came, so he opened up the box. You also would like to buy the same brand. You will be waiting to look at the box, what is inside the box. When people open up, you will take out one by one all the things inside the box, and you will be counting. Okay, the seller provide this. When you buy, you will know what you are not getting. So this review is also very interesting. Okay, you can enjoy the unboxing activities at YouTube, and then you can try to see what is happening, what is really happening. Okay, people buying things, people comparing gadgets, all these are review done. I think there are millions review in YouTube that you can enjoy. You can turn on and you look and you see how they do it, and then try to memorize, try to remember on terms, on things, on areas that they cover. Okay? All right, so far, so good. Any question? Hotel with toilet outside is something new. No, I was saying that, okay, there's no such hotel. But no, wait. I've been to a hotel whereby the toilet is outside. You have to go out. You share the toilet with other people. Yes, I've been to one hotel, a budget hotel. I've been to one budget hotel overseas. It is very expensive. So we look for one budget hotel. I think it is only for $16 per night. You have a double-decker, 2 double-decker, but the toilet is outside. Yes, I have. I've been to one. Okay, it's new. Okay, betrayer. Am I right? Betrayer, okay. Betrayer 02. Okay, so the gameplay seems as review too. Yes. It can come out. Okay, so it is also a review. Okay, all right. What else? Put tape. Alright. Okay, that one is you. Okay, betrayer. Thank you. Okay, I need that question. I need that response. If not, I don't know whether you understand, whether you are listening or not. It's very good. Thank you, you, and thank you, Betrayer 02. Okay, we carry on to reason for writing a review. Okay, reason for writing a review. I put down there 5. I don't know whether we have enough time or not, but I think if we can't finish it by today, I will continue on the next session, which will be, for my class, will be on the 30th of June. Okay? I've not received any signal yet from my colleague back there. If they are signaling me, then I will stop. Okay? We go for reason for writing a review. Okay. Why we write a review? Why are we telling our friend? For example, we are not writing it. We just came back from the cinema. We met our friend at a coffee shop, buying teh tarik and teh ice. Okay. He was asking, you're from? I went to the cinema. So you are telling him about the story. What is the purpose of you telling to him the story about the cinema? Are you trying to tell him, yes, go and enjoy the film? No, no, no. I regret going. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of time. You will sleep inside the cinema. Okay, one story. You remember Transformers? Very famous one. Transformers film. I went there with 7 other friends, all are teachers, 8 of us all together. We went to the cinema after having a course the whole day, so we thought that we are going to enjoy the film, Transformers Master Force. So we went to the cinema. Of all 8 teachers, 8 persons going together with me into the cinema, I'm the only one who's awake the whole film. The rest, after 5 minutes, all doze off. I don't know how they can sleep with that all sound, but it is not interesting to them. It's a wrong choice. It's a no-no for them. Okay? I persuade them to go with me, but it is not their cup of tea. They don't like Transformers. I like Transformers. Okay. To convince other people to go, to read, to try, to eat, to visit, to use the facilities. Okay? To recommend to our friend. Okay? These 3 are the positive one. To persuade, to convince, to recommend. Okay? These are the negative one. The positive one. Okay, no, Transformers is the best. Though everyone like it. Yes, you are the younger, the young generation. My friends are all over 40s, so they don't like it. Except me. Okay, Transformers is the best, yes. All right. So number 4, not to recommend. Not to recommend, meaning that it is not that we are trying to boycott, but we are trying to tell other people what is our opinion. But in case it is written and published officially, there might be action taken by other people, but actually sometimes the review, even though it is a negative review, people still want to go and see. For example, you say, oh, this film is not good. You know, the filming is not, there are so many bloopers there in that film. People still want to go and want to see the bloopers. So you see, review is not just a negative thing. It is also a positive one. You talk about, oh, you don't go and buy at that particular store. The owner, the proprietor is very fierce. Talk fiercely to people. There are still people who wants to go and see how fierce he is, how fierce she is. So it is not a negative thing at all. It can turn out to be positive. And then, these reviews are very good. They can be used by the owner, the film producer, the book writer, to adjust, to make amendments in their next project. So they know what people like, what people dislike. So a review is a very good thing to use for us to make corrections. Okay? All right. Number 4, not to recommend. not to recommend, don't buy, don't go, don't eat. Number 5, to avoid this thing, don't do this, don't go here. You might be caught red-handed, something like that. There are a lot of scammers nowadays, scammers. I've enjoyed one YouTuber who wrote about places he went in India and Pakistan where there are scammers waiting for tourists. They will try to approach tourists and try to scam them. So this YouTuber, he makes a video telling people not to deal with this person, this particular person at this particular place. For example, if you go to Madras, you go to this road, beware of this guy. He will try to take your money, to scam you. So these are things that is very good for us, okay, to review. All right. Actually, the most popular YouTubers for me is Mark Wins. I like Mark Wins because the way he reviewed the food all over the world, the way he eat, and the expression that he shows is very convincing. All right, we go to the next one. Phrases associated with persuade, convince, and recommended. These are some examples that I've collected from Mr. Zanurin that we can use in writing our review. Okay. The first one, you must not miss the chance to visit that place, to visit that restaurant, to go and have lunch, dinner, something like that. Okay? I'm sure you will enjoy it. I'm positive you will like it. I'm positive that you will adore it. Okay. These are very, very convincing, very, very persuading statement. Okay? If you want to convince people, you want to convince your friend, convince them 100%. Okay? I'm sure, I'm positive, I'm certain you will like it. I'm certain that you will not regret visiting that place. Okay? For sure, undoubtedly, indisputably, obviously, clearly, apparently. And then the last one, I like this one. I'm crazy. I adore laksa. I'm a big fan of roti canai. I'm passionate about kajol. So these are phrases that you can use to persuade, to convince, and to recommend your friends. Okay. I think we have more elements, we have more phrases to discuss, but I think that's all that we have for today. I'm going to stop here, but I promise you, I will continue this part on the 30th of June. For my next session, I will continue to discuss the phrases that you will use, and you will be able to look at it, and then you will be able to make some notes. I hope that you will make some notes about the phrases that I'm going to show you in the next class. Okay? I think that is all I have for today. I hope you will understand. I'm opening up. I open up for any question you have. Any more question? And please, don't hesitate to ask. You can type. Okay, if there's no question, thank you, Ying. Thank you, Betrayer, for participating. So I'll see you again next session on the 30th. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Stay safe, stay home. Bye.
Thank you, sir.